Mood Diary, day 71. I think I'm gonna take off my glasses because I think something happens with the light and then the glare just kind of like makes the eyes look not evil but kind of like mysterious when there is like just light reflected, like in animes you can see that. Okay, so today is Tuesday, is my second day of a seminar that I'm participating. At the same time, I am doing my work in the morning. How do I feel? Honestly, right now I feel stressed. It's kind of getting a bit less, but I feel stressed because there is this inherent pattern and expectation, which is something that I am working on. Very popular thing to say. I am working on. I am dealing with it, and I am dealing with it, and I'm working on it because I'm consciously aware of this pattern of expecting to do everything. So let's say right now I can see it obviously. Like I'm not even working full day. I'm working 3 or 4 hours in my job, corporate job, and then I'm going in a seminar. However, I feel pressure, internal pressure on me, on myself, for not completing everything that I need to complete. And everything that I need to complete in my head, everything which is on my to-do list, and my logical mind understands that, okay, if you have something on your to-do list for this week, this is expected, or this is supposed to be finished in 7 days, or like in calendar week, with whatever is your working time. But since I reduced my working time this week to much less, I should not expect to finish all that. I should expect to finish 30% or 40% of all of that. Understand that intellectually, but emotionally still feel pressure of having something left and having something not done. Emotionally, it feels like I am failing expectations. There was this workshop which I watched some time ago with Teals One. I think it was LA synchronization workshop or something, and there was a girl on a stage who based her value on doing. And I think that's what I was taught to do, or that's what I have learned to do, because in Lithuania there is this kind of crazy expectations of doing it all and being it all. Very, very harsh environment. Yeah. So I think, even though logically I understand, emotionally still feels risky not to complete everything, because it feels like if I'm not gonna do it all, then I'm gonna fail to meet expectations of other people, and if I'm gonna meet expectations of other people, then I'm gonna be not loved or excluded or disapproved of or kicked out. So there is this feeling of guilt, inadequacy, and stress, because I'm trying to kind of like push out of myself as much as possible, which is not healthy. So I'm struggling with that today, because what I understand logically, I cannot really internalize emotionally. That's actually too much. Call for a part word here once again. So back to the workshop that I remember, and that girl who was on the stage, and Teal, when she was talking to her, Teal was host of the show, and she said, okay, I'm gonna positively curse you now. Imagine what it would be like to feel love and to be loved just for existing. Just you just are there and you just exist and you are loved. Doesn't matter how much you do or how much you don't do. And I think because in my childhood experience, obviously love was not given unconditionally. You would always say, okay, you are a good girl because you done this, or you are a good girl because you haven't done that bad thing. There is this association that love is something that you buy with your actions, and then if you don't buy it with your actions, you lose love. I think there is another theme going on in here, wanting approval, and it is also quite painful, because the most painful part of that is self-approval or self-disapproval. So if you approve of yourself, it doesn't really matter what other people do or if they approve you or not. If you're happy with your actions, you're happy with your actions. But when you have this internal conflict which says you actually need to do more, you need to be more, it's actually creating a quite chaotic and intense internal dialogue and rift. So that's what I'm dealing with today. Many things to do, and even many things still to do, and also normal things like eat your lunch, take the laundry down from the drying rack. Actually, I'm feeling better as I'm talking about it, because I think internalized conflict is becoming externalized, and then the other part who's creating these expectations hearing that, and then basically I feel more at peace. Okay, so as I started talking, I was maybe 6 out of 10. Now I feel 7 out of 10 because I still feel strong. Well, not so strong actually. Now pressure is dropping a little bit, and I feel almost pushed into the position where I have to choose my priorities, because it's not possible to complete it all unless I don't attend the webinar or seminar. There is no way I'm going to complete the rest of the things that I need to do on my list. And the fact is, I'm gonna attend the seminar and webinar because this is what I love and this is what I want to do. This is my kind of thing, what I'm passionate about. And also there are a few friends that I wanted to talk to, but I didn't really had a chance to schedule a call or meeting with them. It sounds very formal when I say meeting. Call is probably more appropriate. So yeah, that's what's going on today. I hope that whatever you're doing, if you are feeling stressed, breathe. Yeah, actually I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do some alpha breathing. I'm gonna put myself in a calm state, and then I'm gonna do things one by one. Okay, so that's the plan. And my wish for you today is de-stress yourself. Even if I can't do it, maybe you can. It's not worth to be stressed. Stress is not good for you. I'm actually feeling like I'm telling that to myself as well. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.